Hello friends, this is CA Rajeev Khandelwal from Webtel, and today we'll be talking about important changes in HSN Code and Invoice with effect from 1st of April 2021. But before we proceed, I would request you to subscribe to our YouTube channel Webtel Electrosoft, like it, subscribe it, and share it with your friends, colleagues, etc. so that you can receive notifications about the various educational videos that we record and upload from time to time. So first of all, the important question, why HSN codes? You might be aware that internationally in imports, exports, etc. also the HSN codes are being used because they determine the tariff of the item, the rate of tax on that item, what is applicable. So in GST also HSN codes are required in invoices, as you are aware, and you might be aware that we have HSN codes with different number of digits. Sometimes we have 2 digits in the HSN code, sometimes 4, sometimes 6, and sometimes even 8. So what do these signify? Let us try and understand. The first 2 digits signify the chapter, which in this case that we have the example of computer software that we have taken is the electrical parts and electronics. And the next 2 digits signify the heading, which is in this case records and tapes. The third category is the subheading and item. This is 31. This signifies recorded discs for laser. And final 4 digits signify the item tariff, which is 11 in this case, and item is disk with IT software. So this is how we can analyze the HSN code. And HSN code and invoice with effect from 1st of July 2017, what is the requirement? First of all, it is that the turnover is to be seen on a company level basis or a PAN basis. And if the turnover in the preceding year is up to 1.5 crores, then there was no need for HSN codes and invoices. From 1.5 crores to 5 crores, 2 digits HSN was required in the invoice, and above 5 crores, 4-digit HSN was required. Now, with effect from 1st April 2021, this requirement is being changed. Some additional HSN requirement is there, which is, I'll just now tell you, up to 5 crores. For B2B invoices, 4-digit HSN is a must. For B2C invoices, they are giving the concession that even if the HSN is not there, it is fine. But for B2B invoices up to 5 crores, 4-digit HSN is a must. And above 5 crores, 6-digit HSN is mandatory, irrespective of whether it is a B2B or a B2C invoice. And obviously in the case of specified businesses, like in the case of export invoices, it's a requirement of exports that 8-digit HSN should be there. Similarly, the government has notified in the case of 49 chemicals that 8-digit HSN should be there. So that is a separate requirement. Other than that, I've told you the new requirement. Now, why 4-digit HSN or 6-digit HSN and not 2-digit? Let us try and understand that. When we have a 2-digit HSN, let's say in the case of footwear, which is having a retail price of up to 1,000 rupees per pair, and provided some other conditions, as you can see, the rate is 5%. And when we go further, if the number of digits of HSN is 4, that is 6405, which is for other footwear, the rate of tax is 18%. So if we just put in, even in the case of second HSN, which is 6405, if instead of 6405 we put just 64, and then the rate will be 5%. So people are able to charge a lower rate and sell the item which is 18% item. So that is a problem. Similarly, in another case, the HSN 6815, which is used for fly ash bricks and other items, similar items, the GST rate is 5%. Interestingly, for another items which are having the same HSN, that is 6815, the rate is 18%, which is articles of stone or of other minerals, substances, etc., other than those items which are specified in the first category. So rate is 18%, and in another case rate is 5%, though the HSN is the same. And if we go further, if we go to 8-digit HSN, then in some cases like stone artware, stone inlay work, etc., the rate is 12%. So this is why a higher digit HSN we can get an accurate GST rate. That is why the government has asked you to provide more digits in the HSN in the invoices with effect from 1st of April. And not only that, description is also required. If you see Rule 46 of the CGST rules, there they specify that besides the HSN for goods or services, you also require description of goods or services. That is because sometimes, as you've just now seen, then in the two items you can see the same HSN is there, but the GST rate is different. But we have if we have the proper description, then we will know that 18% is applicable in this case and 5% is applicable in the other case. So with the HSN, a proper description of goods or services is also required. Coming to HSN code in the GSTR1, thankfully we don't have to give line item wise details of invoices. We have to give only the rate wise taxable value. But this is going to change now. In the summary table at least, obviously in the invoice you have to give only the rate wise details of the invoice. But in the case of summary of HSN, which is table 12 of GSTR1, where earlier we used to have total value, now that is being discarded, and instead of that we will have rate of tax. So we have to give HSN wise rate of tax. So for if we have the same HSN but rate of tax is different, we used to show it in one line earlier, but now that is to be shown in two different lines, as I just now explained. But some of us might think that we will know this, we can get away with that. We can put just 4-digit HSN and we can use the lower rate item, let's say 5% instead of 18%. But let me tell you that the government is also very clever, and it has launched a software called w.e.f, which means unique, which is the short form or acronym for Advanced Analytics in Indirect Taxes. And it can use this software for data analysis and data mining. And using this software, with the help of this software, they can mine the data that they get from all the returns, etc. And here they can use if there's a change in tariff heading based on specifications like brand, grade, model, etc. They can know if a lower rate has been charged. Similarly, by analyzing the item description, they can know if there's a mismatch or a lower rate of tax has been charged. Similarly, they can analyze the HSN code or the CTH code description. So through all these ways, the government can know where people are unscrupulous people are trying to defraud revenue and they are trying to charge lower rates, etc. So this data mining, text mining is being done, and that is how many people are caught who are using fake invoices, etc., claiming ITC on fake invoices also. So what is the penalty for non-compliance? It's a general penalty under section 125. So under CGST and SGST acts, both acts, we have a general penalty of 25,000 each. So it's a total penalty of 50,000 of each case of non-compliance. So that's a heavy penalty, and that is why let us ensure that we follow all these HSN guidelines properly. Otherwise, we may be slapped with these kind of penalties. Then there are some issues which we can now think of, like what will happen to stocks as on 31st March 2021, because in many cases we may not be having any HSN or HSN of 2 or 4 digits. But when we sell to our parties, we will have to give 4-digit or 6-digit HSN depending on the turnover in the previous year. Then similarly, what if the supplier still does not provide HSN? It is our duty to provide HSN in the sale invoices, but what if the supplier does not provide and we do not have the proper HSN? Then also, what if supplier does not provide proper item description? Because with the same HSN and different item description, there are different tariffs also, we have just now seen. What if the supplier provides incorrect HSN? And if I provide the correct HSN in my invoices, probably the government will see a mismatch there. So again, there may be problems for me. What if there is an inadvertent error in HSN in my invoice? I think penalty provisions will be invoked in those cases. And what if the smaller suppliers will still provide 4-digit HSN from 1st of April 2021, but my turnover is more than 5 crores and I have to give 6-digit HSN. So we'll be faced with these kind of issues and many other practical issues when we start getting into the nitty-gritty of things. And it is high time we understand these things, the importance of HSN code and the digits thereof, so that we do not commit any mistakes and the government does not get hold of us. So that was all I wanted to share with you. Thank you so much for viewing.